32. And it's Richard Smith. Had some trouble with the 32 pretty much all night long. See if he's got that figured out. He did come out and take some safety laps, but he better have it figured out if he's starting on the pole. Green flag flies. We're underway this 25-lap main event. Field really bunched up in the middle. Kevin Conway got into the back of Mark Johnson at the start-finish line. Say whatever was wrong with the 32 of Richard Smith has been fixed, as he was able to get it. Zach Dalrymple in trouble. Dalrymple goes around, but he washes down to the inside of the track below the white line. Fired back up and underway. Sitting right there looking at the flag, man. You can see Lyle Sexton nodding his head up and down, letting Zach know, you can go, buddy, you can go. So Dalrymple able to get back underway. We're going to stay green. But up front, Richard Smith and Bill Hayes separating themselves a little bit. We'll go to the middle of the field where we find the 20 of Scott Maynard, the 13 of John Morse coming off in turn number 4. Morse going around Bricali. Bricali fighting back on the bottom and off in turn number 2. Morse with some momentum keeps the RPMs up. And pretty much the same situation. Now Bricali has Mark Johnson on his rear bumper. Morse now this time is around Bricali. Yeah, back up front, and now Bill Hayes right into the back of Richard Smith off of turn number 4. Looking down to the inside, he goes through the 24 and Pruitt is there in that mix as well. It's a 4-car breakaway. But then we got John Morse about to get around Fander as they come out of 4. And Richard Smith is around, chasing the wrong direction right there in turn number 2. Of trouble all throughout this pack, including up front with the leader, the 24, Dwayne DeYoung. Got all kinds of mixed up off of turn number 2, gathered it back up, and by the time he had done that, the field had caught him. Now Craig Fander right on the rear bumper of DeYoung. Scott Maynard has moved his way up to the first. Mark Johnson is there, Freeman Pruitt, Jeff Bricali, Kevin Conway, Devin Matthews, Tina McMillan, John Bagley are all in this mix. Going around DeYoung as they come off at turn number 4 and across the line. Scott Maynard. This is how you start off in advance of your championship. 11 of 25 complete. Now Scott Maynard's checking out. Not sure what happened with John Morse. Under that previous yellow we all saw, he had to exit the track. Not sure what went wrong with John, but John was the car that was able to keep pace with Maynard in the first race. And I think right now there's probably a couple of cars that could keep pace with him, but they are buried right now in the middle of the field, while Maynard has just an open track to do his damage. And now Richard Smith has problems once again in that 32. As he keeping it up high. I have a feeling Smith stepping right back into the pits again. So 32 once again. Plagued with motor problems or electrical or something going on with that 32 as he is off the track. Well, Maynard, who had been separating from the field, now he is backing up. Scott Maynard is just about right back into the clutches of Dwayne DeYoung, Craig Vander, and Mark Johnson. Not sure if Maynard is backed himself out on purpose, or if something perhaps is going wrong with the 20. It is not Scott Maynard's style to really back out of it. I have not seen him do that before. Now he appears to be back on the march again. Like he is starting to separate himself perhaps a little bit again from DeYoung. I am not sure that I'm not convinced that there's not a problem with the 20 right now. He is struggling once again. The 20 has slowed up noticeably. He lost 0.3 of a second on that last lap, and now he is clearly in the grasp of DeYoung as he comes across the line. So keep an eye on the situation with the defending champion, already a race winner tonight, Scott Maynard. As now DeYoung has caught right to him as they come off before Maynard across the line. And now clear track and one more time. Maynard starting to step away just a little bit. Last time he was back to running a 17.4. The pace he's been running most of this race, except for he mixed in some 18s here in the past few laps. White flag comes out for Maynard. 17.5 that time by, so Scott Maynard clearly just backing himself up on purpose. As he comes off of turn number 4, the 20 is Scott Maynard, your winner. Followed by DeYoung, then Vander, Mark Johnson, and then Kyle Matthews rounding out the top 5. All right, so while Scott Maynard's celebrating down trackside, Tia's celebrating a birthday, so happy birthday to Tia from BK and CQ.